ready for the Blackout Part 2?
Come to this Blackout ready to have fun.
In July 16th in Atlanta, Georgia.
It's almost time for the Blackout. Hey, is you ready for the Blackout? Hey.
I don't have any. Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's Kevin and Mikkel. We are back with a new video. I hope you guys enjoyed the first half of your weekend. Because, you know, yesterday was just a horrible day for America in itself. First, let me start by saying this. Don't send me nothing, okay? Don't tag me, post me, anything that anyone said about me. Just let it go, okay? Because I'm letting it go. It's over with. It's done. So I just want y'all to know that it's really done. The Blackout Weekend is July 15th through the 17th. Okay? The Blackout Weekend is July 15th through the 17th. On the 15th, we are going to Six Flags. I keep thinking Great Adventures. Six Flags over Georgia. We will get there at 10 a.m. So that means you have to leave out early. But we'll be there, you know, throughout the day. We haven't discussed where we're going to go or what we're going to do that day if it rains, but we will do something for those that come into town early. So we're going to be out in that part. And I hope you are a roller coaster rider, because I am, and I'm going to try to get on a couple of rides. You are responsible for buying your own tickets. So if you want to get one of those Fast Pass, or you probably already have a season pass if you live in Georgia, you are responsible for your ticket. You just meet up with us at the gate at 10 a.m. on Friday, July 15th. And if we do something afterward, we'll probably, after our shower and stuff, you know, we could probably go somewhere to a bar or go somewhere to eat and dinner or whatever. We'll think about it that day. On the 16th is the Blackout. The Blackout is July 16th. The event starts at 3 p.m. and it will be over at 8 p.m. We're going to have music, we're going to have Q&A, we're going to have giveaways, we're just going to have fun, just like last year, but better. We're just going to have a good time. And I'm just excited. As y'all know, like, I'm just been waiting for this, and I just can't wait. Now, tickets, if you want to get your tickets through PayPal, they are $20. We changed it from $25 to $20 on PayPal. If you pay at the door, it's $25. For those that have paid $25 via PayPal, you will be refunded your $5 or your $10 depending on how many tickets you bought. So you have until the day before to get your ticket at $20 on PayPal. You send it to sweetandgreetc@gmail.com. If you don't have a PayPal account, it's easy to create one to send in your $20. And what you will do is we will email you a ticket. And you can use that ticket to come to the Blackout. And the ticket will have your name on it.
Someone asked me and I didn't know. Does Southwest go to Atlanta?
Yes, it does.
Okay, because one of my friends asked me and I was like, I don't know. I got to ask Kevin. I don't know.
I got my ticket for a good price.
I know that's right.
Yes, you know I'll play around. I'll play around when it comes to tickets. Now, I don't know what happened with the Frontier Airlines. I guess it doesn't fly to Atlanta.
Can I just say something real quick?
Sure.
I don't know what he's talking about. Do not fly Frontier and do not fly Spirit. Don't fly.
I wouldn't recommend them.
Frontier and Spirit, do not fly them. I don't care how cheap they are. Because you know what'll happen? You'll never make it to the Blackout.
Okay. But you'll still be at the airport mad. Mad.
Or you'll make it, but your bags won't.
Okay. Or you got to lay over and stop somewhere.
Stop somewhere.
And you can't get a refund.
And Atlanta's only an hour away. And you got to lay over. So please, don't take those airlines.
And don't miss the Blackout. I mean, it's just going. Listen, y'all. I just can't wait to have a great time. And I've been needing this. Like, I've been ready to just have a good time and meet with the subscribers and all the other viewers of the other channels. Rock's gonna be there. Candy's gonna be there. Much love for Kentucky. YoBoiNewnue. MessyMylès. Oh my God. PrettyPrChick. TV. DJsWorld101. Kevin, you done fucked it up. You done fucked up. Jamar TV. Yes. And we have special guest Brian B. and Alonzo Lerone. They will all be there, and we're just gonna have a good time. And I can't wait for that food, cause y'all know last year the food was great, and I can't wait. I just can't wait. Can't wait. It's gonna be off the chain. So y'all better be there at the Blackout. So now that I discussed the Blackout, you know, we have to discuss what happened yesterday in Orlando, Florida. Well, it happened early Sunday morning at 2 a.m. A guy named Omar Martin decided that he wanted to kill gay people at Pulse Nightclub in Orlando, Florida. I already said Orlando, but I just want to go there. And when I first heard about it, I had woke up and they were saying like it was 23 people, like at least 20 people killed, or at least 23 people killed, and 20-something people injured. And as more things came along, like towards the afternoon, we found out that it was 50 people that were dead and 53 people that were injured, and that this guy, Omar Martin, has been on the FBI's watch list. He's been questioned by them 2 times in like 2013 and 2014, and that he was removed from the watch list. So he purchased guns illegally like a week ago, and he decided to come to the club and shoot up people because they...
Well, he didn't purchase them illegally.
I meant legally. I meant to say legally. I said illegally?
Yes.
I meant to say legally. He purchased them legally. And he picked Saturday night as his turn to shoot and kill as many people as he can. And then it was revealed that his father said that his son was in Miami a couple of months ago and was upset that he seen 2 men kissing. So that really set him off. Like, that doesn't seem right to me at all. Like, you still upset over something you seen in person when it's all over television. It's everywhere. You see gay people everywhere. It's no longer the new normal anymore. It is here and it's not going nowhere. People are tired of not being able to live their lives as themselves. And you take your hate that you have for Americans and you kill them. I don't believe it was just because they were gay. He had an agenda that he wanted to do, but his target was gay people. But it was more than about just being gay. It was about killing as many people as he can. So not only was it a hate crime, it was just a mass murder of so many people. He killed 49 people. On the news it said today it was upgraded to like 49 people, and that 6 people are in grave condition, meaning like they're trying to do whatever they can to save them, but it doesn't look really good right now for them. And to see the people, just carrying people out, to see them in the streets crying, to see parents worried about their child. Then we seen some text messages that were sent from inside the club to their loved ones. I love you. He's going to kill us. I'm going to die. You know, it was just, it's still sad and it's heartbreaking to see that. And I'm going to try to keep talking. It's just, you know, I'm a person that goes to the club all the time. I have a good time. I'm with my friends. Or if I go by myself, I'm always running to somebody I know, and, you know, you go to the club and have fun. Occasionally you'll see fights here and there. But the last thing I ever think about is I'm going to the club and I'm not coming home because someone's going to come to the club with a gun. And it's really sad that, like, you really cannot do anything anymore because it's people that want to kill us. People that want to just spread their hate for the world and take it out on you. If you want to kill anybody, kill yourself. Save other families the drama because you don't like Americans. If you don't like America, if you don't like Americans, get out of the country. But there is so much that we must do as a country to protect the Americans. And I'm still trying to figure out why was this man taken off that list. I can't get over that part. And I know you want to talk. Go ahead, please.
Well,
I'm just upset about that.
The reason why they said that he was taken off the list was because they originally started to investigate him because he was sympathizing with a suicide bomber from a few years ago. Something must have happened overseas, and he must have expressed his support for the suicide bomber. So they, so the FBI saw this and they started to watch him for a while. But there was nothing other than that support of that suicide bomber that they had to go on to continue to watch him. Like, he never expressed any allegiance to any terrorist group at that time. He never was a part of any type of organization where they, he just expressed his support for that. Now, part of me says, well, anybody who expressed their support for that, you should continue to watch them. But then another part, realistically, I think, and I say, well, if that's the case, then you'd have to watch every fucking body, because there's so many people out there that support crazy things. Like, there's so many people out there that talk crazy. Like, for instance, I don't like Donald Trump. I don't care for him. But I would never want to see harm done to him. I saw the other day, I was waiting for an Uber downtown to come here, and I saw these two people walk by me, and on their backpacks, they had written on cardboard, pieces of cardboard box. And both of their things said, "Death to Donald Trump, kill Trump." And I just was like, I just shook my head. I just really shook my head, because it's like, as much as Donald Trump, I can't stand what he says and stand what he stands for. I can't say that, like, death to him and whatever the case may be. But you have a lot of people out there like that. Now, is the FBI going to watch them or watch everybody? No, and I don't think that I don't even expect them to. But I think that it's unfortunate, because here you had somebody that they was watching, and they watched them for as long as they, and then, they stopped watching them, and then this happens. And like, one of the reporters had asked the FBI agent yesterday during a news conference, why was this guy allowed to buy guns if he was on your watch list? And the guy said, well, listen, he was allowed to buy this gun because he was on the watch list and he was no longer on it. And so therefore, there's nothing that he did illegal, so therefore he was able to buy legal guns, because he was not on our watch list for anything illegal other than him saying that he supported. And then that's where it comes into that whole freedom of speech. You know what I mean? Because he was able to say that, and it's just it's a horrible thing. Like, I wish that he was watched a little bit longer, but unfortunately, that incident that happened in Orlando over the weekend can happen anywhere. With anybody. It doesn't even have to be somebody who has to be a Muslim, a Muslim religion or anything. It could be somebody who's a Christian, somebody who's an atheist. Anybody could just get up one day and say, I can't stand gays or whatever the case may be, and I'm just going to go somewhere where I know where they flock, and just shoot them up. And it's sad, because I can't, like you said, I can't imagine going to a club. First of all, it's already loud as hell as it is. And then hearing those gunshots. Like, a few of the survivors were like, we were still dancing, because we didn't know at first what that was. So we were just still dancing. And once it became, apparent to them that it was actually gunshots, can you imagine the pandemonium in there? The lights are dark, you can't, it's like crazy. It's unbelievably crazy. And my heart goes out to that people, because I saw a Snapchat video today of a young girl.
Yes!
And I was just like, oh.
And she had no idea what was going on.
Like, it was just unbelievable. And I saw a post on Instagram yesterday where it said that it talked about, I don't know if it was an actual officer who said it, but someone has mentioned the fact that, can you imagine the sound inside of the club after the fact, when the police are in there trying to get the bodies together and hearing all those cell phones ringing from loved ones trying to make sure. I said, oh my God. And then I thought about that. I said, oh my God, I can't even imagine. Just that deafening sound of phones ringing. And because loved ones are trying to call to make sure their loved ones are all right, and they're not. It's just sad. And I would hope and pray that, if we see things suspicious, that we would call it out and say something to our local authorities or whatever the case may be. But just stay prayed up, because it just seems like you're not safe anywhere. You're not safe now. You're not safe in the school, you're not safe in the church, you're not safe in the club, you're not safe in the workplace. It's like you're not safe anywhere now. So we just have to stay prayed up. And I don't care what religion you are, I don't care if you're Christian, Muslim, whatever, stay prayed up. Okay, because there's only one God. So ask God if He could please just protect all of us. Because it's starting to, I posted this yesterday, it's starting to really get on my nerves.
Yeah.
Like, it really is. And I watched President Obama give his speech yesterday on this incident, and I could tell that it's getting on his nerves. Since 2009, they were saying this is like his 15th time coming out and speaking about a mass shooting like this. Like, it's starting to, it's been getting on my nerves. I mean, I think the tipping point for me was when that guy went in that school and shot up them babies. That right there was, for me, I felt like something that gun control and all that goofy shit should have been done right there. Anytime somebody's able to go inside of a school and shoot up first graders, then yeah, you lost me right there. Like, you really lost me.
And they won't work with the president, but they want to trash him on his policies. I really think the Republicans want to keep saying that, the Democrats, now they want to put in Hillary Clinton that she wants to get rid of the Second Amendment. No one wants to get rid of the Second Amendment. You have the right to bear arms, but damn it, how many arms are you trying to bear? And what do you need a machine gun for and an assault rifle? Like, what do you need all of those things for if you want to protect yourself?
And you
don't need that.
I saw somebody post this, and I 110% agree. That Second Amendment, when it was written years ago, those men had no idea
what was going to
happen in 2016. Because I'm sure if they did, they probably wouldn't have. Or they probably still would have. But it's so unfortunate that this particular law is like, you got these people who are living off of that, and they're totally disregarded. Like, for instance, you got Donald fucking Trump, and shout out to Meghan McCain for getting his ass together. You got Donald fucking Trump tweeting about, thank you for congratulating me. You know, but this, and I'm not like, huh? And then Meghan McCain clapped back and said, you're actually boasting about being congratulated? Doing something like this? Like Donald fucking Trumps with an S. It's I just hope that come November
that he is not the president. And you know he went on a 30-minute rant this afternoon in either New Hampshire or Massachusetts, one of them northeastern states. And it was just like a 30-minute I told you so speech.
Right.
If that happened to any member of my family and he's on TV, I would call every news station and curse them the fuck out for
airing that.
Yes, like, then you want to blame this on Hillary Clinton. Like, Donald fucking Trumps, you are really trying it. This is not Hillary Clinton's fault. She did not give that man that gun and say, go ahead and go shoot those people up. And then going to say Hillary Clinton does not care about the gays. The party that you're representing don't care about the gays. They want it so that if I have a bakery and I'm gay, I mean this person is gay, if they want a wedding cake, I don't have the right to bake them a cake. Even though because of our religious
no, you're saying it wrong. If I want a cake baked and I go to you, you have the right to tell me no.
Because you're gay.
Right.
Because of my religious beliefs, I don't have to serve you. But you are a business.
That's the party that he's
ain't no such thing as gay money, black money, white money. Because money is money.
Green and dirty.
All, yes.
And I wouldn't dare put my hands
on
on my
mouth
after I
she came from. You don't know. I shouldn't have said that.
No, you should.
But it's true. They do.
I wouldn't dare put my hands on my
the way they make it rain like that. Then, like Donald Trump, like your party does not even care about gays. They don't care about transgenders. And the only person I know that's transgender that care about the Republicans is Caitlyn Jenner. I had to remember her name.
No.
Caitlyn Jenner.
But the only Republicans that care about the gay rights and this, that, and the third are the Republicans who have children who are gay.
Now. See now, all of a sudden, this is a shame. This is a this is what I'm talking about. Yeah. Like my mom yesterday, because, you know, I was really like, I just couldn't believe it. And, you know, she was just talking about how God allowed these things to happen. because he wants to shake people up. He wants to wake people up. And things like this sometimes happen for people to get closer to him and to know who he is. And I do believe that people, like you said, we need to pray up. We need to get closer to him. Because every time something like this happens, guess what? We go right back to sleep. Nothing is done about it. We go right back to sleep. Oh, that is such a shame. Like, no, we really need to do something about this. And now you had something happening to a gay club, and you got these Republicans that really don't like gays or anything that they stand for. Now, in the midst of this tragedy, they have to really be compassionate towards the gay people, towards the gays. And they feel uncomfortable doing it because now you done spent all of these years, you done been on the campaign trail saying how you're against this and how you're against that, and then you have 50 gays murdered, slaughtered in the club. Like, you can't, it's nothing you can say now. Like, everybody has to work together. We are all Americans, no matter what. Black, white, Asian, Latino, gay, straight, bisexual, transgender. We are all Americans, and we all need to be working together. And all of you politicians, all of you, Democratic, Republican, Independent, y'all all need to be working together to figure out what can we do to stop things like this from happening in America. What can we do to protect our Americans when it comes to gun control? There really needs to be something done. Like, how many more people must die for America to say that is it? When you got countries around this world doing way better, you know, than us, and guns is in the hand of so many people illegally. And it's not just the mass murderers, it's people out here robbing people, shooting and killing them, and they have guns illegally, or they done been to jail 10 times, and then they get an illegal weapon and they kill somebody, then people want to say, oh, something should be done. We all need to wake up and pay attention to who we are voting in office, okay? Like, yes, even me, like, we see names that we know and we push those buttons because we know who they are. We really need to know what do they stand for and who they are for and what they are against. We really need to all wake up. Because if we stay asleep, there will be a Trump, 2 Trumps in the White House. And you don't want that.
Who's the second Trump?
Melania. We don't need that. We don't need that in the White House.
She ain't got nothing to do with this.
She ain't got nothing to do with it, but I don't want them there. I don't need them. I don't need them to be the first family. I believe Hillary Clinton is the best choice for now. She is the best choice for all of this. And only thing Donald Trump is doing is just staring. This is good for him because he likes to stir the pot and he likes to keep the fear going.
Carly Red.
Yes.
Nina.
Nina. Like, it's horrible. And my heart really goes out to all of those people. It's, you know, it's just, we all need to unite. It shouldn't just be a gay thing or a straight thing. It should be an American thing.
You know, a high school student from Philadelphia was among the dead.
No.
Her name is Akira Murray. She just graduated last week from West Catholic High School here in Philadelphia. She was a basketball student, and she went to Florida to go visit her family, to celebrate her graduation, which happened, you know, last week. And she was there visiting her brother and went to the club. And her father spoke about how she texted them saying, I need you to come get me. I've just been shot and I'm losing a lot of blood. And he was just like, you know, this was the last, you know, thing here. It's so sad because a lot of people at that time, I noticed, were texting because they couldn't call. I guess because they didn't want the gunmen to hear where they were, so they were doing a lot of texting. And it broke my heart to see the text from that mom. Her son, he was texting her saying, you know, we're in the bathroom, he's in here, I'm going to die. Please call the police, tell them where. It's just, I can't even
imagine that. I don't even want to be a part, like, I wouldn't want to be a part of that. I wouldn't want to be.
Wait, turn it off.
I can't imagine that happening. I wouldn't want to be a part of it because I don't know what I would do, where I would go, where I would run. But I'll tell y'all, we gotta stay prepared. We gotta stay prepared.
And also,
more.
when you go to places like this, start to survey and
pay attention.
Pay attention to your surroundings, and also pay attention to the exits. Like I walked past XO today, and I was trying to figure out where's the other exit because all I know is
the front door. So, and it's a side door too.
No, that's the side door that leads to a patio. With a high gate.
I'll climb that fucking gate and get out.
That's a high gate.
It's not a high gate.
Yes, it is. I've been on that patio. Don't ask me what I was doing on there, but I've been on that patio before.
But now it's like you want everything. You want.
Trust me, if you scared, you gonna jump over that gate.
Yes.
But I'm just saying, like, it needs to be more than one exit because there's only one exit.
Actually, there is a back door.
Where?
There is a because you know it's 2 bathrooms. You got a bathroom in the front, and then you got the bathrooms all. You got to get all in the back. And I believe there is an exit door back there that'll take you onto South Street.
I hope so.
But we don't use that entrance. We don't use.
And I don't even think somebody, because you know I don't go that often, but you know I don't even think somebody like me even, because you know when you go in there it's always so dark.
I know,
like most
Warrior,
clubs.
and I know Warrior has multiple exits. Woody's have multiple exits, but they're all downstairs. Like there's no
upstairs.
Upstairs.
And apparently this post had an upstairs too, correct? Because I could have swore they were
I'm
people
not
saying that
sure.
they were upstairs.
They were on the patio. Like he came in through the front. He shot the security guard. He shot the girl. It was a female guard, like a bouncer, and I believe she had a gun, and he killed her.
Yeah, because if you don't know that this person's walking up, it's just sad.
Yeah, you know, we Americans, we all must stick together, and we all gotta put pressure on our politicians, because how many more people, how many more mass shootings must we have for us to stay woke on this? We have to change how we do a lot of things here in America. Like we just can't do nothing right. We can't elect the right people to be president. We can't keep the guns out. It's just horrible. It's horrible. You got Republicans saying we don't like the gay people, and then they get caught in a gay scandal somewhere. Like it's just too many hypocrites. There's too much going on, man. So that's why, like yesterday, like I was like, here I am being petty on Instagram on Saturday, and then like you wake up Sunday morning and all of that stuff is just irrelevant, and it's like it makes you look stupid sometimes doing that shit. You know,
That's why I told you to stop.
Yeah, it do. It makes you look stupid,
especially
now,
when you're going back and forth with stop.
And it's like people are losing their lives for living their lives. Come on, man. We can't. This just can't be right. This can't be right. And again, we send our hearts out to everyone affected. Even Fox 29 was saying one of their interns was shot this morning, but they don't know if the other person made it out. But they were saying it's most likely not.
This was a really big club. They had a lot of people in this area.
It was like 300-400 people in there, and 100 people got shot. So that's like 25 to 30% of everyone in there got shot. Horrible. It's horrible. And his parents need to be investigated. Something need to be done about his father.
Yeah, because I saw...
There's no way he is innocent in this.
No, I saw, and they were saying that his father's running for something. And I think his father definitely needs to be investigated. Investigate all of them. Everybody in his family, investigate them. And you saw when the ex-wife came out and spoke.
Yeah, she said he was abusive and
yes.
all of that.
4 months into their marriage. She said, I had to get out of there.
She said, I didn't know who he was. Who he was.
I left everything in the house.
Yeah.
I'm taking something with me, but she said she left everything.
No, bitch. When it's that kind of situation, you get the fuck out.
See, she ain't had no brothers.
She didn't?
No. Well, not the right ones anywhere. That came.
But they say her family came and got her.
Yeah, her family
from
came.
him.
Yeah, came and got her from him after 4 months. She said he would come home and beat her if the laundry wasn't done.
Baby, when he would have went to work, he would have never seen me because I wouldn't have been.
He'd have never seen me because I'd have been just like Tina Turner.
And I ain't had no handcuffs or shackles on.
That first time he beat me, I'd have left. Just no more.
Yeah, because you can't allow yourself to get. Let him get comfortable.
In this day and age, you can't let nobody beat you because they beat you and kill you. They'll hit you one good time.
Yeah.
and your body will come up 3-4 months later, and somebody's late somewhere. No, I don't play that. I told you about that time one of my friends, him and his boyfriend, they used to
knock down, drag out. It's
you know
not
what
the games
I'm
they
talking
get
about.
into.
No, I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. I don't know if you know.
I've seen a lot of gays fight.
I mean, we were at a fashion show, and one of them was a model in the show, and the other one had no business in the back where the models was getting dressed. Baby, when I tell you all you heard was shit being thrown and knocked over, and they were in the back corner fucking each other up. To the point that people were afraid to even go and break them up.
Then it got to the point. That's to the point where ain't nothing you can do no more. You done said all you can say. They still want to do them, so you gotta mind your business and leave that alone. But when it comes to me, when it comes to the female, and that's your family member, you better do something about it. Ain't no let's talk. No, this is not going to happen. I remember one time I had to pull up on somebody, and I didn't know that was them, but I said, oh, this is the person? Oh, Kevin, don't get out. I said, I already seen it one time with one sister. As a child, ain't nothing you can do about it. And I mean,
and now that you're an adult,
it's making me mad thinking about it, because I've seen a lot of stuff, but I refuse to let anything like that happen to any woman in my family. That ain't going down. I'm sorry, I'm getting mad thinking about it. Because I don't need nobody to be abused and beat on. No, you got to get the fuck out of there, and you got to say something right away.
Right away. Right
away. Like, I'm scared. Bitch, call somebody. Tell somebody.
Scared? You call the right people, you'll have about 20 motherfuckers at your front door waiting for him to bring his ass home.
In a minute, my family don't play that.
Scared?
You kidding me?
Are you kidding me? He should be the one scared.
So you just can't allow yourself to get into that. I don't care if you got children. Y'all got to get them. You just. Because the next beat could be worse than the first beat.
I just said that.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying. Yeah.
You'll be dead somewhere.
Well, we gotta get out of that. So yeah. So I don't know how we got into that part, but
yeah, I just.
we just.
That man was cheating on his wife.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's how we got there. Yep. And then he was married again, and I don't know what.
And I don't know where she's at and what she knows.
Oh, she's going.
You don't hear nothing else about her. You don't hear anything about her. Where's she at?
I don't know. That girl, that other lady had a press conference.
Find her and find her now.
Yeah, she knows.
Yeah. Because if they can find the ex-wife and have all those cameras outside of her house, where's the wife? Where's the mother? Where's the father? We know they're from Afghanistan, but where do they live?
They lived in New York. I think he was born in New York, and then they moved to Florida.
There's a lot of goofy shit going on, Kevin, that we don't know about. Somebody find all of them and find them now. Now, seriously, find them now. Where's his wife?
I have no idea. I haven't watched. I really could not keep my TV on the news.
They said that the FBI and all of them went to his apartment complex because they were afraid that he had exposed to something. But where is the wife?
She knew.
You don't hear nobody talking about her, Kevin. Seriously. He had an ex-wife, the one who they found all of a sudden, but where's the current wife? I need to find out where the fuck she's at. Because don't forget about what happened in December at San Bernardino.
They was working together, and they said she turned him onto the damn thing. She turned him into that. And, you know, I don't get the idea of why everyone keeps saying, oh, they won't say radical Islamic terrorists. They're fucking terrorists.
Yeah.
No matter where we live. If we got fucking the Westboro Baptist Church, they are terrorists.
They're terrorists too. I don't hear nobody calling them radical Christian terrorists, because they are terrorists. Anytime they use God to spew hate, it's just utterly ridiculous. They are terrorists. Those people are terrorists. Okay? Like Kevin said, I don't give what religion you are. A terrorist is a terrorist. But we already know who is so concerned about what religion
do we say, oh, this white terrorism? We don't say white terrorism.
We called
who killed and
Timothy McVeigh a radical Christian terrorist, and he blew up all them damn kids and those adults at that office.
Bomb.
Yes.
With the rioters, I'll never forget that.
He blew
April 20th, 1995.
The building
never forget
off,
that
Kevin.
Because I was a kid.
Kevin, from the top floor to the bottom floor.
I couldn't
believe
it.
Through the building. He didn't blow half of the building off. He blew the whole face of the building off. Every floor from the top floor to the basement, you look right through it.
And 20 kids died.
And I don't hear nobody calling him a radical Christian terrorist, because that's what the fuck he was. That's what he was. Like, I don't understand why they keep trying to put this emphasis on people's religion. And then swear up and down, oh no, but we're not, you know, we love the Muslims.
Donald Trump's like, hey, we need to investigate the Muslims because I know they know something. Oh, he was going on.
Yeah, he wants to investigate. And then, of course,
but I love the Muslims. The Muslim people love me.
They love me.
And some of them in the crowd right now. Trust me.
Trust me. And ain't near one of them yell and scream nothing. You heard me say to that black guy, there's my African American.
Oh yeah, because that's how he talks. Because the ones that work for him, that's my worker. That's my African American. That's my maid. That's my slave. This is not
boy.
Ooh. Y'all let him get in that White House if y'all want to.
Boy.
And man, how you gonna talk to the butt? That's my butt. That's my black butt.
Come here. Come here, Bob. Come here. Show them this dance that you showed me.
Oh no! That's it. We get all this game. But that's what they used to do.
They'll make you dance
for a nickel and play piano. Oh my God, we gotta go.
Tap dance. Do I look like the Nicholas brothers?
And they can dance. I'm glad we can find some humor in this video.
Listen, because Donald Trump will make you. There he is. That's my African American. And didn't see nothing wrong with it. And then his supporters don't see nothing wrong with it.
And then the guy that said it, we said it to say,
he didn't see nothing wrong with it either.
He ain't no racist because of that.
But then he gonna lie and say, oh, but I'm not a Trump supporter. I was just there to see what was going on.
Let me tell you something. Donald Trump does not know how to communicate with African Americans.
He don't know how to
communicate with nobody but white people.
Rich white people.
Okay? I already done kicked.
Because I ain't even heard him say nothing about the poor white folks.
No. There's my poor white people.
I love the Mexicans. What? We got, look folks, we gotta build a wall.
Put them work for me.
Let me
they
tell you
gotta
something.
make a taco.
This government is not gonna build no wall. They're never gonna build it, but I guarantee you, if they don't, Trump will. Okay? If he becomes president, he's gonna spend some of his own money to get that wall built. He may not finish the whole wall, but half of it's gonna be built.
And Mexico definitely ain't gonna pay for it.
No. But the government may have to approve. Somebody better get Trump right now and put a piece of tape over his mouth, because he's talking too much.
I want him to, because nobody's gonna vote for him. Nobody's gonna vote for him. And I think he's digging a hole for him. He already knew that. Now he's on teleprompters. They like, bitch, you done fucked up so bad.
Still on a teleprompter. He's still
teleprompter Trump, bitch.
Well, who's writing the material for him for the teleprompter?
I don't know.
Donald Trump has not, as of this day, told us what he's going to do for this country other than build a wall and keep the Mexicans and Muslims out.
Yeah, and get a
we
new
don't know what
judge.
he's going to do for education. We don't know what he's going to do for unemployment. We don't know what he's going to do for the gas. We don't know what he's going to do for
He's going to make
anything.
sure black people get jobs, like Obama's not doing anything. Like our government's not doing anything.
More for blacks than Obama did.
Yes. Oh, and then if Obama only did things for black people, can you imagine how many fucking people would be up, like, just on his ass about that? Like, oh, he's a racist. He don't like white people. He's only doing things for black people.
There's my African American right there.
Yeah, this is our African American president.
I love the Mexicans. I eat tacos on Cinco de Mayo.
And they make it for me too.
And they make it for me at my hotel. And I dare somebody to say I'm
boss.
racist. I'm a good boss. I employ the whole family.
Some of them in here in this car right now.
For $2 an hour.
Yes.
Working 12-hour shifts.
Oh my God! I need Bernie Sanders. I want to hear what Bernie Sanders has to say about what happened. I haven't heard.
Oh, he hasn't spoken out yet.
I haven't heard anything because you know they want to play this Trump versus Clinton, but I want to hear what Bernie Sanders has to say.
Oh no, he did. He did speak out. He was on a morning show on Sunday morning. He did. He said it was a horrific act. Yes, he did. Because I think he spoke out. He spoke out, I think, before Clinton and them because he was on the morning show. I think it was on CBS or one of those morning shows, but he definitely did. Because I saw it. Yeah. But back to Donald Trump, because we can't get off of him just yet.
Wolf Blitzer about to come on in 5 minutes.
Donald fucking Trump. And this is who they are cheering for.
Yeah. They don't want him. I don't like what he said, but I'm still back him. Really?
Right, really? Really? Speaker Paul Ryan, after, ain't that his name, Paul Ryan? After you came out and said that his comments are, what is it, textbook line
Textbook racist.
Borderline, whatever he said, racist.
Textbook racist.
But now you are supporting him.
Yeah.
I don't like what he says, but I'm supporting him.
And what did the New York Times say? I'm with racists.
I'm with racists. Somebody needs to call him out about that.
Oh, he know he put his foot in his mouth too
Right.
early. Soon as he said,
I would have
back
never
Trump.
even came out and said I'm
Trump
backing him.
fucked up
I would have
that
never
night.
even said it. I would have never even said I'm backing him. I would have voted for him in secret. I would have never said I was backing him.
No, they trying to get Arnold Schwarzenegger to vote Trump. He said, nope, I voted for John Casey. Like, he's like, I'm not saying anything.
They don't want nothing to do with Trump.
No.
Arnold Schwarzenegger knows better, because he'll be deported.
But they had a good time at the Emmys last night getting Donald Trump out of
The
here.
Emmys.
I'm at the Tonys last, sorry, you know what I mean. At the Tonys, and I mean, it was funny. And they was talking about they had their papers and all of that stuff to perform.
Yeah, it's true.
Like, it was just, the Emmys was...
And I guarantee you, if Donald Trump was sitting there, he wouldn't find it funny. He'd be like, because he would think that it was, no.
And he didn't even go to the White House Correspondents' Dinner this year.
No,
he didn't
why would
know,
he?
because they would have got his ass to, and you know that. He would have been upset. But the Tonys, like, for the first time ever in the history of the Tonys, and this was the 70th edition, they kind of did like the Oscars. 4 black people took home the top 4 awards.
Top 4 acting awards.
Acting awards. And it was just great to see that. I was just so happy. Not only that, I enjoyed the performances. It's like, I really need to get in and take my ass to New York and go to Broadway to see these plays that they got going on. And it's not just The Color Purple. It was just fun to watch all of that. And
I still want to see The Color Purple on Broadway.
I have never seen. I want to see it too.
It's just the Broadway tickets are so expensive.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait till they come to Philly at the theater. I'll wait for that. But we are really doing the damn thing, y'all. We are really doing the damn thing. And I didn't even know the girl from Orange is the New Black was nominated for a Tony, Danielle Brooks. I didn't know that. Did not know.
She's in The Color Purple, right?
Yeah. It was a good night for Oprah last night. It was a good night. And it was a good night to see the black lady from London. I can't remember her name. This was her Broadway debut, and she took home a Tony for playing Celie. You know that's a good ass role. So they all should have got Oscars. I still don't see why. And
Oscars?
Yeah, The Color Purple.
Oh, the film.
Yes. And speaking of the film is on Netflix. So if you've never watched The Color Purple, or if you want to watch it whenever you want, it's on Netflix. So check it out. It's really a good show.
I need Netflix to step their game up.
It's a good movie.
Because there's a lot of films that should be on Netflix that aren't. And there's a lot of films that shouldn't be on there that aren't.
Yeah, if they want to keep my $10, they gotta step it up. But I mean, I'm gonna watch it anyway.
So yeah.
Yeah, so we're gonna go.
Yes.
Don't forget, get your tickets for the Blackout. It's $20 via PayPal. sweetandgreetc@gmail.com. If you don't pay via PayPal, you can always pay at the door. It's $25. Yeah, just be good this week. And, keep the negativity away from us. I don't care what anybody say about us. Don't bring it to our Instagrams, our text messages, Facebook, anything. DM, and don't send it to us. If you see us on the street, no, just leave it alone. So we're going to go, but y'all be good and stay humble, my friends.
If you see